Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Married to Medicine, and today we are talking details of Dr. Heavenly Kimes and Damon Kimes' son being arrested and what actually happened, because thanks to Lakeisha, shout out to her. She has been on the case since day one. She has all the documents on her platform, everything else. But, Dr. Heavenly said, no face, no case, right? Well, we now allegedly have a mugshot who appears to look like Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon Kimes' son, you guys. It looks like it is him in the flesh. But Dr. Heavenly said that there was no son that was arrested of hers, and that, there was another child that had the same name. There was no arrest, that she called her son. Her son was at home, and all of the things, both of her sons, they were at home, they were broke, and this and that, and all of the things. But Lakeisha was on the case, y'all. Dr. Heavenly even went as far as to go on another YouTuber's platform and make it seem like this was all fake news. This was all fabricated. People didn't know what they were talking about. They were just trying to get clicks and views. They were just trying to go viral and all of the things, only to confirm to Carlos King that an arrest did happen. But then even she couldn't be transparent about that, because she wanted to make it seem as though people had the facts wrong of when the arrest happened. And she wanted to make it seem like people were saying that her son was arrested this year. No. The people who have been reporting on this have been factual. The arrest did happen in 2023. That is factual. It is also factual that the son allegedly has been indicted this year in 2025, you guys. And the details are coming out as we speak, like this mugshot and alleged details of the charges that I'm going to get into. But Dr. Heavenly lied and made it seem like on Carlos King's platform this past Monday that, it was kept a secret from me. Damon said, he took care of it and all this and that the arrest is true, but it's no big deal. It's just some big understanding, and everything's going to get off scot-free. No. And the biggest problem that I had with this was the excuses that were being made for this on the panel, that everybody gets into trouble, everybody goes through something. No. It is, why are we normalizing people making terrible decisions? Making terrible decisions, getting arrested, doing all this foolishness for what? For what? What is she talking about? No. Dr. Heavenly, you go in on everyone else and you claim that your marriage is perfect. You claim that kids are off limits. Well, these are grown kids that are not making intelligent decisions, that are children of physicians, that are still taking matters into their own hands, y'all. So let's get into it all. So basically, Lakeisha, she has the case number. So there's two charges. So we have details that one of the officers is through the university. And there's the charge of battery, and then there's the charge of aggravated assault. And so the officer's name is Ryan. And so they're saying basically Damon Kimes, the son, there's aggravated assault against the police officer while was on duty. And they are saying this is a felony, that allegedly Damon Kimes knew that they were assaulting this officer, knew that the officer was on duty. And they listed other officers that work at Georgia State University law enforcement. And child, they said, because this particular charge, y'all, they said Damon Kimes was running the car towards the police officer, trying to man down the police officer, trying to run him down, and everything, that you are not going to stop me. I am running you down. Shout out to Rihanna, man down. That's what it's giving, man down. I'm manning you down. And so, nonetheless, they said that essentially this was probable cause, that hands were put on him. There was literally an officer, according to the court documents, that tried to step into the street, tried to step in front of the car, y'all, to stop the car, to stop the moving vehicle. And still, the son did not want to stop the vehicle, y'all. Did not want to stop the vehicle until the gun had to come out. Until they allegedly had to pull out the GUN. They had to pull out the pistol, y'all. They had to pull out the pop for you to stop it on your vehicle, to stop the madness. No. So that then, was a state warrant, and then there's also a criminal warrant. Now, the criminal warrant is because allegedly the accused intentionally was trying to cause harm to somebody by the name of Christian Sutton by allegedly, this is still the son, y'all. This is still the son. Now, I think this might have been backwards. It sounds like the way they sent the documents to Keisha, it might sound backwards, because it sounds like the fight might have happened first, and then the son tried to run off the road and tried to run off the police officers and flee the scene and ended up getting arrested. That's what it sounds like to me. But nonetheless, we'll talk. I'm just giving it to you how it was presented in the video. Essentially, what it's saying, y'all, is the son intentionally tried to cause harm to Christian Sutton, walking, striking, and closed fist, y'all. And placing in a chokehold from behind. So essentially, this Christian person was not able to defend themselves at all because you did some sucker nonsense and coming up from behind them. You didn't have the cojones to fight them face to face. You did this, I'm going to come from behind and I'm going to show you. No. That is not ballsy at all. That is some weak stuff. That is some weak sauce, y'all. So, nonetheless, it says, allegedly, that the son walked up from behind, y'all, and sucker punched Christian from behind repeatedly before placing in a chokehold for a long time before bystanders broke it up. And that allegedly, the victim suffered sufficient bloody scratches on the left elbow, on the right cheek, and his back. Child, what? No, not Dr. Heavenly's family. No, not the image of the perfect family. Not the image of the Huxtables. You don't say. This could never happen. You don't say, because Dr. Heavenly on the show said that she has a perfect marriage. She has a perfect family. There is no mistakes. There is no problems. There is no issues. And if you ever say anything about her husband or about her children, it is on site. And that you are a liar. You are a liar. You are making up things and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So the fact of the matter, the whole point of this is, y'all, is Dr. Heavenly and her family has a whole nother life that they are living that is not being presented on the Bravo cameras, is not being presented on Married to Medicine, which is why the show is unwatchable, which is why a lot of reality TV right now is unwatchable, because those of y'all that are willing to be messy for production, are willing to be in everybody else's business except for telling your own, is why these bloggers, YouTubers, content creators exist, because y'all don't want to show y'all real lives. So the people are like, okay, you don't want to show the real lives. You want to call people a liar that calls anything out about you. Let's dig up the receipts. Let's dig up the receipts. Let's pull the paperwork and let's see who's lying now. And you still, in the 11th hour, Dr. Heavenly, had an opportunity to admit that this was true, but you still lied and claimed that somebody else could have the same name as your child. And that because you called both of your sons, since they were not currently physically in jail, that meant that the story was a lie and that people were just trying to slander and defame you. No. Absolutely not. You should have owned it. You should have got on your own platform once it leaked and said, yes, this happened. It is an open case. It's an active case. It is being taken care of. And that is all I'm going to speak on it. I'm disappointed by my son's actions and everything else. He has gotten counseling. We have worked on it as a family. We've worked on his anger issues. He's in anger management and da-da-da-da-da. You could have gave the most, professional PR statement, even if it was full of BS. The whole point is taking accountability and ownership, but you have the audacity to get on several platforms and say all the time, you never lie, everything you say is actual and factual. Meanwhile, you have no problems telling everybody else's business in your cast, on the show, whether it is fabricated, whether it is embellished, whether it is something they told you in confidence, all as a deflection to stop from talking about your family and what's going on in your household. No. So that is why this is being put out here. It's the fact of the matter that you have presented this image of perfection, that you want to try to lie to the people and convince the people that anybody who dares say anything about you is spreading fake news, is spreading false narratives. No. In this case, the receipts are receipting. In this case, you have a son who is out here beating up people and then trying to run down the police officer and everything else until they drew a GUN. And now the son is being indicted and has been indicted. And this case is going to continue on. And they are going to have to make a decision as far as what they want to do about these charges, on whether or not your son is going to be facing jail time, while you're out here running amok, doing the most, trying to destroy all of these other black families. But what is going on in your family? So there is that. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to y'all again very soon.